So we're at the tiny home. We got some upgrades. So we listened. We got some. Few people said they need a sofa. You get a sofa and a little sofa, little room. Yeah, double sofa bed, all in now. It doesn't look too cool. We're removing the mirror. It's going down the bottom. Telly's getting fitted. Going to pick that up tomorrow. So yeah, slowly getting there. Starting to get nicer and nicer. It's lovely and cosy. So we're just waiting for official paperwork and bits to come, and hopefully we'll get a little sign for the star rating. It won't be very much, but yeah, we've got to wait for, they've got to come out and view it all. But yeah, we're trying to get everything ready. So with having a few people testing, it's been great and getting feedback. So we're going to go and get something for this table tomorrow. But yeah, still got plenty of area to travel around. So yeah, emergency bed for kids now. Wi-Fi's fitted, aircon's lovely. And yeah, it was like we say, we stock it with a few bits and bobs, emergency foods and waters, and anyone who stays can't take any food can just leave it for the next people. And yeah, microwaves. We've tried to think of everything. Toasters, pans, we haven't got cooking gear. There's all sorts in here. Spare plugs, lights, first aid, baking stuff, manuals, all sorts of pots and pans and scales. And a bloody fly's doing me head in. Yeah, still, every time we go out, we find new things to fit it out with. That's beautiful. Sun's just dropped. Got a new edition out here. Got a name on the gate. Gravel's hopefully going down this week. Yeah, still little jobs to do over the summer. Got this lot to square up. But yeah, we're thinking when we're fully done, might have a little swimming pool put down there and rent that. And like we say, you're still tempted to maybe sell all this land off. And somebody can have a little off-grid dream over there they want. So I've only just noticed, come down here, and this is towards our little tip. It's in a million miles away, at the bottom of this road to my tiny home, and we've had a wildfire. It's still smouldering. I know the fire brigade have been down, but yeah, that's not good, unless somebody's purposely caused it. But yes, yeah, there's been some big ones. I know there's quite a few houses gone. Burgas, I mean, it's a long away from us, it's right on the coast, but yeah, they had a big fire. And this thing to remember out here as well, so you've got to be careful. Sometimes these tips can be a breeding ground, because last year I think I filmed the tip was on fire then, because of the amount of all the glass and stuff out under the sun. Soon reflects and it's just a tinderbox. So yeah, I bet the fire brigade are all quite standby most of this time of year. So yeah, crazy morning. Got a Bulgarian bringing me some mud, and then now he's coming back and he's like trying to ask for more money. It's like nope, making up stories. His wife's so trapped in Germany, and so you got to stick to your guns out here a bit. So hopefully we get some wood this weekend. Whew, crazy, I'm shattered. I've just been up all morning running around. Got another Bulgarian friend, he's trimming the grass for us. So I did ask a lot this thing, I did mention it. Is there a thing on the 10th of July? No lawnmowers, no strimmers, no chainsaws, all this lot. I've asked loads of people here. No, they're Bulgarian, he's strimming. The woodman, he cuts all the time with his chainsaw. Yeah, so this thing about 10th of July to September, it must be like a different region maybe. Not sure, I don't know if it covers the whole of Bulgaria, but they never seem to hear about it. I think they just get on with it, people do. There's still people having bonfires. So I know I've got a big pile, but it's right in the middle of a mud heap. So I'm just waiting for a really bad day to just get rid of that. But yeah, no, nearly home. Coffee time. Here we go, back out at our little market. Last time we came here was in the winter, so it's a lot bigger now, isn't it? I think it's Krushavitsa. We'll go and see what there is. How's everyone doing? Woo! It's a hot one here. Jesus, 43. It's aircon weekend. I mean, the videos are getting slower. The work is getting slower. Much slower. It's nice to have some new people in the village now. So we've had some new owners move to the village. They're coming for a month, getting their new house set up, and they're going to be back hopefully the end of the year and going to be full time, which is good because he's EU, so makes it easy for them and the kids. So they're loving it. They've been here a couple of days. Some friends of ours, they're staying at the Tiny Home, and yeah, they're lucky. They've got a house. They bought a sort of top-end house here, which is ready to move in. So yeah, it's things are changing, and we've got big news coming as well. Jesus, we've got loads of stuff to say. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just going past something at the moment. Hello, cows and goats. Yeah, that might be a clue. So goats and cows on a bit of land back there with a house. So we'll watch this space. Yeah, we even we've just been to look at I wouldn't call it a property today. So in one of my videos down towards Oryakovo along the River Danube, literally on the beach, there's all these like wagons and caravans and all sorts where they were used as like fishing huts. One popped up on the local Facebook group for 11,000 levs, which is about just shy of just under £5,000, and was like, oh wow. Pictures looked amazing, and we was like, do you know what, that would make a fantastic holiday spot. It is right on the road, but as a van lifer we use that, but the roads here are not used like the UK, and you've been rocked. So this was one of these, they're called furgons. So it's like a big old military trailer on wheels, 70 foot by something, I don't know. This is, yeah, they're big, and it'd all been plated round. It even had like a summer kitchen built onto it, stairs down to the beach. It looked amazing in the pictures. When we got there, the reality was it was a shithole. It was rough. It was rough. He must have took them pictures probably 30 years ago. Even outside was all overgrown. But we were still sort of half tempted, because we thought we could maybe rent this for fishermen and all sorts, and a little holiday spot for us. And then we just noticed some paperwork, because I was asking him about the paperwork, because you have to rent the land. And he passed us a bit of paperwork, and obviously he knew we wasn't Bulgarian, so he probably thought we couldn't read it. So lucky enough, the wife screenshotted some paperwork he had there, and he was getting evicted. Yes, we don't know if the whole lot had to be evicted or just him. It was like, we don't really want to be involved in all that. He told us we can live there all year round. I think that's probably why he's getting evicted. So yeah, we left it. The place was, it was too rough. So yeah, that's the one bit of news. I was hoping to go and show you that. I was going to start getting some fishermen out here. So yeah, but I'm going to do another video coming up soon of some big major news we've got. Also, in my latest video, I mentioned about our land for sale, possibly. That's still a thing. I'm just pulling up at the tiny home now. Just got to drop some bits off from. So yeah, that may be a thing. So I'll just show you because it looks a little bit different now. Okay, right, tiny home land. As you know, I don't sell properties. I don't do properties online. All I do is help some, like Bulgaria Direct, with videos. That's it. I don't do money. I don't take money. I don't flip or do anything. But the tiny home is all bought and paid for. It's all mine. It's everything's in my name. Well, me and the wife's. And like we said, we're thinking. I'll spin you around. So I was going to do the plans of like the, now you can see it's all been trimmed. It's a lot bigger, but it goes down the hill as well. So right over to them trees. So there's a bit of a hillside as well and down. But yeah, there's a 500 square meters at the bottom there. And we're literally sort of 1, 2, 3, 4, sort of the 5th post in. We're thinking of going all the way up here to whereabouts I am, to sort of here near the gate. And probably it's going to be good 1,500 square meters. So we're just looking at the moment. We're off to the municipal, well, it's like the council. We're going to remove these posts, we're going to move some posts, put the posts along here, mark it out, because we're thinking of just concentrate on this little place and do like a little hot tub or all sorts of little things in the future here. But yeah, it's just so much to keep on top of. So there's a building plot here. There is actually the old original house, and the laws over here is like you can build on top of them, but I'm getting full permission first for anything. So we're going to see the architect. We've got meetings booked. We're going to see what size plot we can put on and get proper outline planning permission for whatever, you know, what can be done on here. Because we're still not 100% sure. We could do another tiny home on here. You can get container ones for like between 2 and 4 grand. So then whack some aircon on it and build a little roof on it, and it should look pretty. But we are also thinking of maybe selling this whole land. It's not going to be cheap, but you don't get views. This is view fever in this village, and this has got amazing views. You've got amazing views from this side. So you can see all these mountains. Well, not mountains, but big hills. You got Leskovitz. So the house I was showing you is literally straight over there, Leskovitz. And then you got Golovo through the valley, and then you go round that peak, round that corner. That's Oryakovo, the town. That's like 20 minutes away, 10 minutes to Leskovitz. But yeah, we're seriously thinking if we can get 10 grand. I know it's going to be a lot for some people, but where you're going to find a beautiful plot and in an amazing place. The village, literally just walk to the village from here, and you've got the river, pubs, and there's literally a pub at the bottom of this hill. We was all there last night, the Mayor's pub. It's lovely. But yeah, if anyone's really serious, let me know. But it will be done professionally with a notary and a lawyer. But we're not going to sell yet. It's going to have to be once we've got everything done and section this land off, because obviously the whole land's in my name, but we've already had to pay to have this whole place measured out once, because we was sold it without that bottom piece, and when we measured it was like, we're undersized here by about 500 square foot, and it was that land. So this has also got planning permission for a solar farm. That's already been applied and won, but I don't really want to build a solar farm. It's all about the locals. That's why we don't really, just want something nice put in there. So, but yeah, seriously thinking. I know there's been issues in the past on some people on TikTok all kicking off about selling. Like I say, I don't sell houses. We never deal with money. All I've ever done is film houses for a couple of friends, and literally a few of my friends, and like the house next door to mine, I only found it by chance. Let me get in the aircon. Oh, that's better. So yeah, just to confirm, you know, because I know I've been tagged in a few little things that I sell houses. I don't sell houses. All I do is promotion. You know, and I get a drink if I'm lucky, if I sell one for Bulgaria Direct. There's never been a secret about that. It's nothing much at all. So, but yeah, like my friends and stuff, the one at Leskovitz, open and honest about everything. He says he'll help me do my roof cheaper if I help sell him, sell his house for him. That's it. I mean, that's only what we all do. So yeah, get to the land here. So yeah, once we get it all fully in paper, we are going to split the land anyway. We're definitely thinking of doing that, and then having it as two plots. It's just easier anyway. I can concentrate on one side then and all the weed killer, and the rest can just keep getting trimmed. And then what we do with the other side, I don't know yet, but might even swap it for a camper. Camper's quite popular. If maybe something decent. Yeah, but yeah, if you're interested, let us know. It's a amazing place. It's a cracking spot. This is why we bought it. We fell in love with the spot. When you sat here, it is beautiful, and you can look over there, and when the winter comes you can properly see a lot further, and it's beautiful. It's nice. So yes, I think that's about it. So work starts tomorrow because I have been so hot lately. I've just quit work. You've got to do this, guys. If you move to Bulgaria and you're thinking about working in the summer, think again. It's a couple of hours a day if you're lucky, and then you just find shade, or just go out like we've been this morning. We've been to our local like little car boot and market, and I've beat this. I've had to get myself a present. I'm now on, this is what you get from the market. Woo, I've had to get some reading glasses. God, my eyesight, my eyesight's alright, but I don't know what it is. It's real fine small print. It's really, my eyes go a bit blurry. I mean, not a lot of people know, but I used to do antiques years ago, and I used to do pine stripping with acid. And I burnt the back of one of my eyes out, and I thought I was going to be permanently blind, but I was so lucky. But there is like a little white film on one of my eyes, and sometimes when I get tired that plays up and gets a bit lazy. But yeah, tried them on, I thought, shit, I need glasses. So yeah, treat myself to some reading glasses. I'm alright, long distance, I can read number plates miles away. It's just when you're really close up to real small letters, I get a bit blurry on me. But the problem is getting old now. And yeah, we'll be going. Gotta watch this junction. But yeah, I hope everyone's having a good time in England. You ain't missing it, I'll tell you that now. Got the boys are over, so next week, here it's like the 27th of July at the moment, and the boys are over on the 4th. We've got a big fish festival coming up on the 2nd. I'll be filming. So apparently we've got like Master Chef Superstar Bulgarian style. He's going to be there cooking. They had one there last year, but we wasn't here then. So we'll get some footage of that. It'll be packed apparently. The last one was. They cook like a massive paella type seafood dish for the whole village to eat. And then other people do meals and competitions and all sorts going on. So yeah, that'll be something different. That's what I like about this village. There's all sorts going on. It comes alive. But also you get that sleepiness as well. It's just so quiet. There's nothing really, you know. But you can have it if you want to and go to places, and it gets a bit livelier. So yes, work starts tomorrow. I've got our little sunroom to start doing. Tiling's been done. I just need to start sanding the walls, painting. But like I say, I've just been waiting for the temperatures to drop. It's just ridiculous. I mean, I've just been driving now. We're still at 40. so it gets whack. But slowly we're getting there. Don't know if I mentioned, but they're starting to fix there's a little bit here. They've dug this pipe up what was here. That's gone now, thank God. And hopefully they're going to start putting this stone chipping stuff down. It's like the old tar. So yeah, they've been digging our road, so hopefully they're going to start doing it. So yeah, not really much more to sort of say. I haven't really done much more. Had a bit of an argument with a local gypsy wood guy who didn't bring me wood for days, and I even did the silly thing of, he came back, he was supposed to be cubic meters, and then when he turned up in a car, it was like, that ain't a cubic ton. Well, it was, the first load was 2. But this guy is known to friends of mine, and he's got diabetes. Sometimes he can't even afford the insulin, and he's got a lot of kids. So we took pity on him, didn't we? Yeah. But anyway, finally, after over a week of my other 100 lev, which is about 40 odd quid, for another cubic ton, he turns up. After he was bought, I had friends who basically said, you go and take it now, who live above him, or no one's getting any more work, because he was using his family for other jobs, so thanks for that. And yeah, he turned up yesterday with 2 cubic tons and had the cheek to try and charge me more money. And I went, take your cubic ton, because it ain't. So I threw a load of it. I wish I filmed it, it was so funny. And yeah, he scurried off. But yeah, you have to be tough sometimes to be kind. You can't let people just take you for a mug. Sometimes they can. It's the first time I've had it here, to be honest. So I mean, he's a trier, bless him. I wasn't too nasty with him. Just said, take it. He said, I'll burn it. I'll burn the other cubic ton. I said, burn it then. There you go, take it. So I've got me wood, I've got it there now, everything's done. I'm not out of pocket. Well, I would have got a lot more if I went down to where I normally buy it, at the local big place. But this is all the learning process in Bulgaria. There's so much goes on here. It's like there's so many people want work. It's crazy. And then for some reason they just stop. So yeah. But yes, we've got some, like I say, we've got some big projects coming up, and I'll do a special whole video of it and do that. We're just going to get caught up with some of these old ones. So I think I got up to, just coming back, I was in Troyan, and when the wife had been away for 3 weeks, she took me on a little week away. We did a couple of stops. The Troyan mountains are beautiful. Now we're addicted to trying to find a home in the mountains, but we ain't got any money. I'm broke. I'll explain why in the next video. But yeah, we need to calm down a bit now. So there's going to be just sort of basic stuff now. Anything we can get free, like the kids, we get them working. But yeah, I'd love to get next door sold to somebody. Hopefully someone full time, English as well. Well, no, any nationality really. I mean, the woman there, she's lovely, absolutely lovely. She always brings us little gifts around. When Easter, you get the little eggs and cake, and Christmas, she brought us little presents, bless her. Yeah, and her son and the kids, they're funny. The kids are all out on the quads. Hello, because they're learning English, and they're like the son who's selling it. Like I say, in that house, I mean, just because I put it on my Facebook, I have nothing to do with me at all. We just found it online. We look online on a not a Facebook group. It's like a big website for the whole of Bulgaria selling houses, and you can type in your area and just see what comes up. And it just popped up. It was like, bloody hell. So that's when they came round and he said hello, and I said, look, if you want, I can film it and probably get some more, the people interested. I know a few of my friends put offers in. But he sort of rejected. He wants full price. I think it's 32,000 lev. £32,000. It's 37,000 euros. I mean, if you knew houses out here and you came and looked at it personally, you'll see why. I mean, it's so cheap, really is. I would buy it, definitely. You know, at the end of the day, it's what you get with it. So out here, between what's price, 15 to 20 grand gets you a house with a bit of land, but the house needs restoration, and that needs thousands. You could spend 40,000 on it, and so you're in the 50 grands already, and you've got a nice house. Where that's 30, right? And you've already got a 5 grand swimming pool with it. You've got a ride-on lawnmowers. You've got strimmers. You've got another Honda mower. You've got a garage full of tools. Everything comes with it. You've got to remember, it's already like, when you deduct all that lot, what you would have bought, you're down to about 20 grand. But you've got a 20 grand house you can live in straight away. It's done. It's already modern. It just wants, like, redecorating. Everything downstairs moving out. I mean, they've even got in the video, it even had a museum in one of the rooms. So by the time you've emptied that place out, made a downstairs kitchen, and it had downstairs toilet already and an upstairs toilet, things like that are amazing. So yeah, it would make a beautiful home now, and it's lovely land. And if you want to keep the vineyard going, it's there, and all the winemaking equipment, everything's there for you. So yeah, they're hard to come by. Ones which are actually used, because it's a holiday home. So when he comes down, that's all he does. Everyone in Bulgaria is obsessed with their vineyards. They love it, and they just spend the whole time gardening. You know, some people I've had a few comments about that. Oh, what are you going to do with spend it? Yeah, my mum does. She lives in the garden, absolutely loves it. Every Christmas present is always tools and stuff like that for a garden. So yeah, a lot of people do love gardening, especially when they're retired. So a lot of people like wine. I just prefer, that's why I ripped mine out, to go down the road and pay £1.16 a bottle and buy it and save myself the hassle of all the work. And that's from our local winery. So right, I'm back on. I'm going to get back in the house, get some food on, and get in that aircon for the night and have a nice big chocolate ice cream. So catch you guys later, probably tomorrow, when I'm start doing some work, because I've been really pretty lazy this week, with just a lot of people coming over and seeing them and going out for meals. But this weekend's just been super. We're having, like in England, it's so funny because there's always the memes going around where it's like the whole of Britain's bright red, we're orange, oh no, yellow, and we're in severe heat. They've just had the biggest heat wave, biggest temperatures recorded in one of the villages or something. It was 43 in that village, but it goes even higher in Bulgaria. So, but it's a different heat here, unlike you guys. It's really hot, but it's not wet and sticky and sweaty, if you know what I mean. So as long as you're sort of in the air and walking around, it's better. Right, catch you later.